Well, Eric, I hear from my Shesans, who are your brothers, my sons, about this convention that's coming up in DC.
Yeah, thanks, Julius. And it's not often when you and I get together that we're talking about conventions, but this one happens to be, in many ways, a special event for those who are in the United States and those who can make it from anywhere else around the world. So it's worth talking about, of course. The convention will bring SHESAns together from across the U.S. To Washington, D.C. And we are hoping to get a good contingent from the Cameroon itself and from different parts of the world. It's special in many ways, this convention. One, of course, is, as all conventions go, it brings together our people. The many of us who are not very present in the community. We don't get to see each other. We don't have opportunities to interact and share experiences. So the conventions tend to fulfill that purpose. But there's still many people who stay away from them, and they miss this opportunity of getting the family together. So there's a special effort being made this year to bring those who are not used to coming to these gatherings.
Well, to a lot of people, this will come as, kind of news, because Shesans, and I talk from the experience of a parent of Shesans, that they have this very strong community spirit. They are there for each other, every time they are needed.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you talk about your two Shesans, Elvis and Innocent, who I look upon not only as, they're like my own sons, but they're, as you said rightly, my brothers, and we're family. And, because there's something about being a Shesan, and we're not exclusive. We don't preach exclusivity, but we preach this sense of uniqueness, which comes with being a Shesan. And the convention, of course, will be a celebration of that uniqueness. It'll be an opportunity for us to talk about not only our days as Shesans, students in that very special institution, but also of something that has become part of our value system, which is the ability to give back. We want to not only come together and celebrate our togetherness, our familyhood, our friendships and formed over the years, but we also want to come together and talk about giving back. How do we strengthen that institution? We're here in the United States where we've seen the great schools have maintained that sense of greatness over time. They're those that have kept it going for centuries. Why? And we want to think that and for the most part, if you look at the Harvards and the Princetons and others, it is the alumni that have kept these institutions, in whatever, the position they occupy in the global scheme of things. And it's always the alumni. So why shouldn't we be doing the same thing? A handful of Shesans have continued to believe, they've continued to preach and live those values of giving back. But we want to expand not only our contributions to the institution itself, but to ensure that it is all of us, not just the few committed ones.
Share the burden.
We won't share the burden. It's easy on everybody, but it also makes us all, feel that sense of pride and share the pride too.
Share the pride.
So it's not just the burden, So hopefully, I'm gonna on the date of this convention, I know I should be a few thousand miles away from the American shores. But I'm going to have to do everything I can to come back, because I think we want to give it a new impetus this year. We want to give it a new lease on life. You know, we want to make sure that whatever, if that spirit was beginning to dissipate or wane a bit, we need to revive it, and we will do that this year and from this year on.